completely forgotten what I was going to say now.
Yeah, but do you agree that the world would be a better place if we had more religious Jews?
I mean, yeah, 100%.
Okay.
You don't believe that?
That's
In
my
a
whole shtick. My whole shtick is bringing people to Torah, that whether you
right.
have a Jewish mother or not. I'm off. This is, I mean, look at the whole thing. Why haven't you converted? And and I would say that I bring more secular Jews back to Judaism than I bring Christians to Judaism. By the way, yeah, of course, that's my whole shtick. But if you feel it's such a good idea, that why don't you proselytize then?
Well, maybe I will. I mean, but are you asking me personally?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, maybe I will. I've still got a heck of a lot to learn.
you don't
You
have,
know,
you know enough. You know
mm,
enough.
maybe. One question I had for you is because obviously you don't, like you said, you don't believe in, I guess a lot of the airy fairy mystical side of Judaism. Um, but what about those people who really actually feed off that and that's what brings them towards
Then
Judaism?
more power to them. I'm not against it. I'm not against Kabbalah. I just teach that it's optional to believe. I get it. I mean, there's some people in Israel. Well, there's a yeshiva for every style, right? If you're a hippie, you go to Batayin or like Simchat Shlomo, or like if you're like very stark lit, like Litvish. I don't know. Like where do you learn? Like the
Yeah,
mirror, right? I mean,
yeah,
there's a place for everybody. But what we shouldn't do is start judging other Jews and say that if you don't hold by my rebbeim, like you're not Jewish.
yeah.
Um,
That's 100% wrong.
so what unites us is Torah Shabbat Peh and Torah Shabbat Tav. That's it. Everything else, you know, I have Shabbos tables where the Mishachistim walk in and they're like, Donenu, Morenu, Rabbeinu, and I don't give a crap. I'm actually glad that Mishachistim exists, like Lubavitchers who believe the Rebbe is Mashiach, because they're like the happiest Jews I've ever seen. That and Nanachs, smoking weed and throwing CDs out the window of their car or whatever, right? There's a Judaism for everybody.
Right.
But at the same time, this forces us to accept messianics too. Because if they also believe in Torah Shabbat Peh and Torah Shabbat Tav, but they believe that their Rebbe is in Atzmut and a goof, like whatever,
Yeah.
then the more the merrier.
Interesting. Okay. So it's not really about why they're doing it, it's just the fact that they're coming closer.
Oh, right. No, it doesn't. Who cares about sincere beliefs? Honestly, that when a family converts to Judaism, you're telling me everyone in the family is as devout as the person who decided to convert?
No, for sure
No.
not.
I mean, sometimes a woman is converting for a guy, and I'm all for that, by the way. I think throughout Jewish history, Jews would travel, settle, marry the local women, convert them to Judaism, and all people want is structure and family. They don't really, just give a woman structure and give her good leadership, and like she'll follow suit. I mean, a guy converting for someone else, that's kind of weird. It doesn't matter why you come, just come.
Okay. So what would you say is the ultimate goal of a Jew?
To leave this world a little better than they found it. And I think that we do that by emphasizing the individual moral training that appears in the Torah.
Right.